Good day, guys. Welcome back to our channel again, Daniel family. Yes, I still remember my humble self, David. David. Okay, now, yes, the original rubber man. And I still have here with my wife. Let me give her the courtesy. There's a way you introduce some person and you'll be like, wow, who's this person? I want to see this person and all of that. She's a very beautiful lady from a very well pronounced ethnic group in Delta State. Very special. Yes. If she wasn't, maybe some person wouldn't have found her, but I did. So help me welcome my wife, Sonia. Yes, today she will be giving us some light. She will be giving us something special, but it all boils down to what we're going to talk about. So today we're going to talk about how to handle past experiences in relationship and in marriage. Sometimes we might not have all the stories about our spouse or about our spouse, wife or husband, as the case may be, but when you hear them, how do you handle it? If you come from side A or side B, or if you come from your spouse directly, how do you handle it? So that's what she's going to be educating us on today. So you listen to her, and I know you'll be hearing some exciting things. You can leave your comments down below. You can follow, share, like, and click the subscribe button also on the notification tone. So let's hear from her.
Alright guys, well, I'm going to be sharing some few points about handling past experiences with your spouse or with your partner or with your boyfriend if you're in a relationship, or your girlfriend if you're in a relationship. So let me just start from somewhere. First of all, there are certain kinds of persons that are not emotionally stable to handle certain information at some point in time.
Okay.
Now, if you are opportune to be in a relationship with such person, or you are married to such person, so how do you disseminate such information to your spouse, to your partner? So that is why you get to see a lot of persons be like, I married her, and when I got to find out that she had aborted the pregnancy, or she had done something bad, I lost the love I had for her. And you see such case scenario play almost every day and every time. So how do we handle such? As the person, as the victim, and as the person that receives the information, how do you handle such information?
Yeah.
Now, there's something I usually say to people, and I think we can apply it. Now, you first of all, before you even think of settling down, if you've not settled down, you should try as much as possible to build emotional capacity. Emotional capacity is very key. Now, why it's important is because there are some things that the world, people throw out to you, and if you're not emotionally capable, you will not be able to handle such information or such actions. So when it comes to you and your partner, when it comes to you and your spouse, how do you now handle your spouse now being a cheat before he met you, a cheat before she met you, or being maybe a prostitute, or being having a bad life before he or her met you? How do you handle that? That's where the emotional capacity I mentioned comes in. So in as much as yes, you love the person, you can do anything for the person, if you're not emotionally stable, you would not be able to handle such information, even if you get to find out from the person herself or himself, or you get to find out from someone else. So I've seen cases whereby a man leaves his wife when he gets to find out that the child he has in his house with him is not from him. And the woman opened up and told him that, oh, sorry, this, and the man left the woman. Now, some person will say, yes, what the man did was right, or what he did was right. But if peradventure the man had built emotional capacity, you understand that people make mistakes. people can do things when they are naive, I don't think there will be such room for him to leave his marriage. Anyways, who am I to judge? Now, that brings me to the second one. Alright, so apart from emotional capacity, the second thing is being accessible. So that's accessibility. Now, before someone will think it, or before someone will think about telling you something, the person has to be sure that you are accessible. There are some people that when they're in the house with their spouse, when they're in the house with their boyfriend and girlfriend, when they meet, what they do is press their phone from morning to night or do one or certain things. So they are not even present. Yes, we are together physically, but their mind is somewhere else. So there's no space, there's no time for the lady or the man to relate an important information. So are you accessible to handle such information when it comes? So now, how do we now handle past experiences? Let me use myself as a practical example. My husband comes and tells me that, oh babe, while I was single, I got a girl pregnant. How do I handle such information? Now, one thing I have to know, for someone to come up to you and open up, the person took a lot of, let me use it in Nigeria, the person get mind. For the person to come and tell you that this is what I did, easy. Let me just be in Nigeria. Easy, the person get mind. Now, so when someone comes to tell you that, okay, I did this, or he told me, okay, I did this at so time, in year so time, what am I supposed to do? What is supposed to be my reaction? Yes, of course, I'm a human being. Yes. I have the right to be angry. I have the right to be sad. I have the right to say all what I want to say, but it shows that he trusts me to entrust such information to me. So at that point in time, do I push him to the wall, or do I make him feel like, okay, this thing you told me, I can never forgive you in this life. I can never. No, that's because before he said it to me, he had already believed that, oh, I know I'm bad. I know I was bad then, but I'm no longer that person. So that is why I feel comfortable around you. Your space is welcoming for me to give you such information. Now, the reverse is the case today. Most persons, most partners, most people that are in a relationship, they find it hard to confide their past experiences to their partner, because they feel that they cannot handle, their partner will not be able to handle such information. Now, my advice for everyone out there is, if your partner, if your spouse, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, boyfriend takes upon himself or herself and gives you an information or tells you about your past experiences, they actually trust you to handle such information, and they believe that with that information given to you, you should make do with it, ensure that you do not use it against them. I've seen cases whereby somebody confides, a man confides in his wife, a wife confides in the man, and for eternity, the man or the woman keeps on using it against the person, and which is not really good. For the person to open up to you, for the person to tell you this is how I was, or this is how I was before I met you, that means the person trusts you. The person believes that you will not push him or her away. So the best way for me to handle such information is, yes, you have the right to be angry, but think about the other side. For him or her telling me this information, that means, he trusts me or she trusts me. So what should I do with it? Should I just make him or her feel bad, or should I just forget about what we built together? So that's what I have to say about this.
Okay, you all have heard from the horse's mouth.
My horse.
All things being equal, ceteris paribus. So what she's actually trying to say is we should have a pathway of a strong communication system, which will eventually lead to an atmosphere of emotional compatibility. In conclusion, from what I deduce from what she said, so in conclusion, that is just what she's talking about. So build an environment where your partner or your spouse can be open. Like they say, after all, they say we will be naked and not be ashamed, and all of those things. That's what marriage is supposed to be. That's what relationship is supposed to be. Go build it from the relationship before eventually getting to marriage. So the communication system you build is what brings that openness, that assurance that I messed up today, but let me call my wife and let me tell my wife, babe, see you, I did this today. Okay, yes, let's use the social media stuff we normally do. We say we listen, we don't judge. So you listen and you don't judge, and that's cool, right? Good. So when you listen to your spouse, guy, or like, I don't know, this girl was looking at me and I was feeling blah, blah, blah. And after all the do's and don'ts, guys, still tell her what went down, if at all anything went down. But that have to do with your own personal building, how you handle relationship outside marriage. So in conclusion, please, the best way to handle past experiences, we won't say someone past experience rather is good or bad. We don't judge, right? We listen. Okay, good. Our listening is to align ourselves, because if I tell my story to her, she tell her story to me, what's there? After all, I know basically all her exes before she met me. Same thing, so she knows all about my exes before we even talk about them. Most times very free, like no strings attached. So it's a place of openness, it's a place of transparency. Yeah, you guys have it and you do it. So we've shared a whole lot of light today. We don't want to take much of your time, so you click on the like, share, subscribe, put on the notification button, and for all of your comments, put them on the comment section. We love you, we'll see you, and I think this is a wrap. Catch ya, love you.